Now I'd like to tell you about what I perceive to be the biggest benefits to the chiropractic profession for the Chirostressometer. The number one benefit, folks, is better educated practice members. People who truly understand how the nerve system responds to negative stress. What happens when you get subluxated? What an adjustment does to the nerve system? What happens when you're not dealing with the mental, the physical, and the chemical stressors that cause the problem in the first place? As a result of that better education process, and simpler education, I might add, because the benefit of the Chirostressometer, it is using multimodal teaching, kinesthetic, auditory, and visual teaching. So every form of learning gets connected with the Chirostressometer. I believe we're going to see better conversions from leads to practice members. I think we're going to see better conversions from initial intensive care people to reconstructive care. And of course, we're going to see better conversions from reconstructive care to wellness care. The end result of all of that, folks, is an increased patient visit average. People are going to understand why they should stay under care for the right reasons. And you know what happens when your PVA goes up? Your volume goes up. And as your volume goes up, the dollars that you generate in exchange for the amazing service you offer also goes up. The benefit of the Chirostressometer is increased referrals. Because when people understand it's not just physical stressors that cause subluxations, but there's also mental and chemical causes of subluxation, you're going to see a lot more referrals. And you're going to see referrals for non-musculoskeletal reasons. I don't know about you, but I get tired of the chronic back pain and the neck pain and all of those things that the culture thinks chiropractic is about. We're about a lot more than that, and you and I both know that. You're going to see an increased number of new asymptomatic patients, increased numbers of children and families being served. And that, for me, folks, is a really important piece because I've got a really soft spot. My practice was 30% children. It was made up almost exclusively of cash paying families. And I tell you, I ran all kinds of practices. But that version of practice with families and kids in there, that was the one that was the most fun for me. Another huge benefit to the Chirostressometer is you're going to be recognized in the community as a thought leader, someone who's current with the times with cutting edge technology. Software applications are the real cutting edge these days, and you're going to be seen as an industry leader as a result. You're also going to save a lot of time as education is now made simpler and easier. A picture is worth 1,000 words, folks. And you can see how the Chirostressometer has got literally not just 1,000 words, but as I said, it's also does auditory and kinesthetic teaching as well. You're going to see an increased efficiency in office flow as team members can now educate clients. You're going to simplify your re-exams and you're going to simplify your intake questionnaires because it's going to be embedded right into the Chirostressometer. You're going to see an increased leads and conversions at screenings and outside talks, which I think is going to be one of the biggest benefits. With a very simple iPad or even an iPhone, you're going to be able to demonstrate something that you're talking about that's very etheric for people, which is nerve system function and subluxation. The Chirostressometer is also very easy to learn and very easy to use. And you know what? I've even had some of my colleagues say, hey, Dr. Tom, I can't wait till you get this thing out there. I'm going to download some for my practice members so that they can actually work it and use it at home. I'm excited about the Chirostressometer, what it means to you and your practice, as well as to the chiropractic profession at large. I know that there's going to be thousands and thousands more people get under chiropractic care as a result of this tool, and I'm excited about that contribution to chiropractic.